I wanted to ask you about your thoughts on the media coverage of this presidential race, particularly in regards to some of the perceived pro-Obama coverage.
Well, look, I think it's clear that the elite media is totally pro-Obama and doing everything they can to try to get him elected. But I think they have a challenge, but I think the country now recognizes that, and so their very bias begins to be a weakness. I think it is backfiring because I think it's so clear to people how biased and one-sided they are.
I wanted to ask you about that. You spoke about this a little bit earlier at the pro-life event, but I wanted to ask you a little bit more about just the media coverage of Obama and the presidential election in general.
Well, the lead up to the Democratic convention was, glowing and warm and laudatory of Barack Obama, and there are a few tough columns here and there, but overall the mainstream media was very positive about the historic nature of his candidacy, and that was fine. But a little different flavor this week, and Sarah Palin gets treated to 3 front-page New York Times stories about her family and what goes on in a small Alaska town. And a lot of us took it as very condescending, and I think the American people are going to see that. And I think it's going to become very clear that we've got a really elitist streak running through the media and through politics today, and people are tired of it.
Well, I think it's the Democratic machinery. I think it's George Soros. I think it's a lot of things, and it's very pernicious. When I see the bias on MSNBC, let's say, I mean, forget it. There's no objectivity at all, and it's just a platform for the left of the Democratic Party, as a matter of fact, and it's not doing a service to the country. Reportage, as we know it to be, is gone, pretty much gone. Even if you get a good story, if you want, we're going to put this on the network, you'd never get it on. It's an interesting time, boy. So you got a job to do too. I mean, each one of us has to do something about this. This is wrong.
I think the media are very pro-Obama. They've given him a free ride on almost everything. They've made him look important, and actually, I hope they keep talking about Sarah Palin's lack of experience, because the more they do, the more that's going to hurt Obama. He doesn't have any experience.
Do you think it's possible that the media adoration could backfire and maybe even hurt Obama in November?
I think it's already backfired a little. I think Obama is shrinking in popularity, and he really hasn't accomplished anything. And so I think the media decided they were going to dump Hillary Clinton, and then they went to Obama, and they've just fawned all over him.
Well, we've always, as conservatives and as Christians, been concerned about subtle media bias. In this election cycle, the only thing that's changed is the subtlety is gone. It's overt. It's very aggressive. A number of reporters have made it absolutely clear what they're hoping for. I've had more hostile interviews in the last couple of months than I've had in 30 years in working in Washington, D.C. for conservative ideas. And again, I think because it's so overt, there's a decent chance that it's going to backfire. And I think it may be one of the reasons that the race appears to be a very tight race.